Have you ever stepped out of the shower and felt just a little wobble, like the floor wasn't quite as steady as it used to be? Or maybe you caught yourself grabbing the sink for balance when you didn't expect to need it. If you're nodding along, you're not alone. As we get older, our bathrooms can start to feel less like a place of comfort and more like an obstacle course. The good news? You don't need a full renovation or a big budget to make your bathroom safer. In fact, you can make it 100% fall-proof in just 10 minutes, and I'm going to walk you through exactly how to do it step by step with simple changes you can make today. Falls are one of the biggest concerns for anyone over 60, and bathrooms are where they happen most often. Those slick tiles, that sneaky water on the floor, and even the way we move when we're tired or stiff can turn a quick trip to the bathroom into a risky moment. But here's the thing. You deserve to feel confident and secure in your own home, and I'm here to help you make that happen. In this video, we're going to cover 5 easy, no renovation needed steps to transform your bathroom into a safe haven. These are practical, affordable changes that don't require a contractor or fancy tools. Just a few minutes of your time and a little know-how. By the end, you'll have a bathroom that feels like it's working with you, not against you. So, let's dive in with the first step. The first thing you want to focus on is getting a grip. Literally, one of the easiest ways to prevent a fall is to make sure you have something solid to hold on to when you're moving around in the bathroom. Now, I'm not talking about drilling holes in your walls or installing permanent grab bars, though those are great if you want to go that route later. For a quick 10-minute fix, you can use suction cup grab bars. These are portable, super strong, and stick right onto your tiles or glass without any tools. I remember my friend Margaret telling me how she used to feel nervous stepping into her tub, especially after a long day when her knees were acting up. She got a couple of these suction cup grab bars, placed one near the tub and another by the toilet, and she said it was like having an extra pair of hands to steady her. They're easy to find at places like Amazon or your local pharmacy, and they cost about $15 to $30 each. Here's how to do it. Pick a spot where you feel the least steady, like near the shower entrance or next to the toilet. Make sure the surface is clean and dry. Give it a quick wipe with a cloth if it's got any soap residue. Then, press the suction cups firmly against the tile or glass and flip the little levers to lock them in place. Test it by giving it a good tug to make sure it's secure. You can move these bars anytime, so if you find a better spot later, it's no big deal. In just a couple of minutes, you've added a sturdy anchor point that can make all the difference. And here's a tip. If you're not sure where to place them, try walking through your bathroom routine slowly and notice where you feel wobbly. That's your spot. Now, let's talk about the floor, because that's where things can get really slippery. Wet tiles are like ice rinks, and even a small puddle can send you sliding. The second step is to add some traction to your floor, and you don't need to rip up your tiles or buy an expensive rug. Non-slip bath mats are your best friend here. These aren't the fluffy decorative mats you might be thinking of. Those can actually bunch up and cause trips. I'm talking about mats with a rubbery, grippy bottom that stick to the floor and a textured top that gives your feet something to hold on to. My neighbor Tom swore by these after he almost slipped getting out of the shower one morning. He got a long, narrow mat that runs along the side of his tub and another small one in front of the sink. He said it's like his feet are glued to the floor now, in the best way possible. You can find these mats at places like Walmart or Target for as little as $10 to $20. Look for ones that are machine washable and have good reviews for staying put. To set them up, just lay the mat down on a clean, dry floor and press it firmly to make sure it's flat. If you're using one in the shower or tub, get a smaller version with suction cups on the bottom to keep it from sliding around. This takes maybe 3 minutes tops, and it's a game changer for keeping your feet steady. One thing to keep in mind. Check your mats every couple weeks to make sure they're still gripping the floor well, and give them a quick wash to keep them clean and effective. So, we got grab bars for support and non-slip mats for traction. These 2 steps alone can make a huge difference, but there's another area we need to address to really make your bathroom fall-proof. Let's move on to lighting, because if you can't see where you're going, even the best mats and grab bars won't help as much as they could. Poor lighting is a sneaky problem in bathrooms, especially at night when you're half asleep, or if your eyesight isn't what it used to be. You don't need to call an electrician or rewire anything. There's a simple fix that takes just a minute or two to set up. Motion sensor night lights are a fantastic way to make sure your bathroom is well lit whenever you need it. These little lights plug into an outlet or run on batteries, and they turn on automatically when they detect movement. I love these because they're so easy to use. No fumbling for a light switch in the dark. My cousin Linda put one near her bathroom door and another under her sink. And she says like the room welcomes her with a soft glow every time she walks in. You can get a pack of these lights for about $10 to $15 online or at a hardware store. Just stick one or two in key spots, like near the door or close to the toilet, and you're set. They're bright enough to help you see, but not so harsh that they wake you up completely if you're just making a quick trip in the middle of the night. To set them up, peel off the adhesive backing or plug them in, and place them where they'll catch your movement as you enter the room. Test them by walking past to make sure they light up the areas you need, like the path to the toilet or shower. This takes about 2 minutes, and it's one of those small changes that makes you wonder why you didn't do it sooner. With better lighting, you'll feel more confident moving around, and you'll reduce the chance of missing a step or tripping over something you didn't see. We've covered 3 big steps so far: adding grab bars for support, non-slip mats for traction, and motion sensor lights for visibility. These are all quick, affordable changes you can make in just a few minutes, and they're already making your bathroom a much safer place. But there are a couple more tricks I want to share to take things to the next level and make sure you're covered from every angle. Let's keep going with the next step, which is all about making your shower or tub even safer to use. Now that we've got your bathroom set up with grab bars, non-slip mats, and motion sensor lights, you're already well on your way to a safer space. But let's zoom in on one of the trickiest spots: the shower or tub. Stepping in and out of a tub or standing in a slick shower can feel like a balancing act, especially if your legs aren't as steady as they used to be. The good news is you can make this area much safer without any major changes, and it's going to take just a couple of minutes. Let's talk about how to make your shower or tub a worry-free zone with a simple tool that's easy to use and doesn't require any installation. The 4th step is to add a shower chair or bath bench. If you've never used one before, you might be thinking, a chair in the shower? That's not for me. But hear me out. These aren't just for people with serious mobility issues. They're a smart way to take the pressure off your legs and give you a stable place to sit while you wash. My friend Dorothy was hesitant at first, too. She thought it would make her feel older than she wanted to admit. But after she tried a shower chair, she told me it was like getting a little break in the middle of her shower. She could sit, relax, and not worry about slipping or getting tired. Plus, it gave her a steady spot to rest her foot when she was shaving her legs or scrubbing her feet. Shower chairs come in all shapes and sizes, and you can find them at places like CVS, Walgreens, or online for about $25 to $50. Look for one with non-slip rubber feet and a backrest for extra comfort. Some even have adjustable heights, so you can set it to the perfect level for you. To get started, just place the chair or bench in your shower or tub on a flat surface. Make sure it's stable by giving it a gentle shake. If it wobbles, adjust the legs or move it to a flatter spot. If your tub has a curved bottom, a bench that sits over the edge might work better, with 2 legs inside the tub and 2 outside for extra stability. This takes about 2 minutes to set up, and once it's in place, you'll wonder how you ever shower without it. One quick tip: after each use, give the seat a quick wipe to keep it clean and free of soap buildup, so it's always ready for you. With a shower chair in place, you've got a solid foundation for staying safe while you bathe. But there's one more area we need to tackle to make your bathroom truly fall-proof, and it's something a lot of people overlook: the stuff you use every day. I'm talking about your toiletries, towels, and all those little things that can clutter up your space and turn into tripping hazards. A cluttered bathroom isn't just annoying, it can be dangerous, especially if you're reaching for something in a hurry or moving around in a tight space. The 5th step is to organize your bathroom essentials to keep everything within easy reach and your surfaces clear. Think about how you use your bathroom. Maybe you've got shampoo bottles lined up on the edge of the tub, or a stack of towels on a shelf you have to stretch to reach. If those bottles fall, or you lose your balance reaching up, you're setting yourself up for trouble. My neighbor Susan had a wake-up call when she knocked over a bottle of body wash and instinctively lunged to catch it, nearly slipping in the process. She decided to get organized, and it made such a difference. She got a small suction cup caddy for a shower to hold her shampoo and soap, and she moved her towels to a low hook she could reach without stretching. She said it's like her bathroom finally feels calm and under control. Here's how to do it in just a few minutes. Start by taking a quick look around your bathroom and spotting anything that's not where it should be. Grab a small basket or a suction cup caddy. These are super affordable, usually $5 to $15 at places like Target or Amazon. Put your most used items like shampoo, soap, or your toothbrush in the caddy and stick it to the wall at a height you can reach without stretching or bending too much. If you don't have a caddy, a small plastic bin on the counter works just as well. Next, move your towels to a spot that's easy to access, like a low hook or a rack near the shower. If you got extra stuff, like backup bottles of lotion or cleaning supplies, put them in a cabinet or a basket under the sink to keep your surfaces clear. This whole process takes about 5 minutes, and it's like giving your bathroom a mini makeover that keeps you safer. While you're organizing, take a moment to check for anything that might be a tripping hazard. That bath mat we talked about earlier is great, but if it's curling up at the edges, it could catch your foot. Same goes for any loose towels or stray items on the floor. Tuck everything away and give your floor a quick scan to make sure it's clear. If you've got a small bathroom, this is especially important because there's less room to maneuver. I remember helping my uncle clear out his tiny bathroom, and we found an old scale tucked under the sink that he kept bumping into. We moved it to a closet, and he said it was like gaining an extra square foot of space. Little changes like that add up. So, we've added a shower chair to make bathing safer and organize your essentials to keep your bathroom clutter-free and hazard-free. These steps are all about making your bathroom work for you, not against you, and they're so simple you can do them in just a few minutes. But there's one final piece of the puzzle to make sure your bathroom is 100% fall-proof. And it's all about tying everything together to create a space that feels safe and comfortable every time you step inside. Let's move on to that next. With your bathroom now equipped with grab bars, non-slip mats, motion sensor lights, a shower chair, and organized essentials, you've already transformed it into a much safer space. Each of these changes is like adding a layer of protection, making sure you can move around with confidence. But there's one final step that ties it all together and ensures your bathroom stays fall-proof for the long haul. It's not about adding more gadgets or buying new tools. It's about creating a simple habit to keep everything working the way it should. Let's talk about how a quick weekly check can make all the difference, and wrap up with some thoughts on why these small changes are so powerful. The final step is to set up a weekly bathroom safety check. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Another thing to add to my to-do list? But this isn't about spending hours scrubbing or reorganizing. It's a fast, 2-minute routine you can do while brushing your teeth or waiting for the shower to warm up. The goal is to make sure all the safety measures we put in place are still doing their job. My friend Robert started doing this after he noticed one of the suction cup grab bars had started to loosen up. He hadn't realized it until he gave it a tug one morning and felt it shift. A quick clean and re-stick fixed it, but it made him realize how important it is to stay on top of these things. He now does a quick check every Sunday, and he says it's become as automatic as locking the front door. Here's how to do it. Once a week, take a moment to walk through your bathroom and test your setup. Start with your grab bars. Give them a firm tug to make sure they're still locked in place. If they feel loose, wipe the surface with dry cloth and reattach them. Next, check your non-slip mats. Look for any curling edges or worn spots, and make sure they're still gripping the floor. If they're looking a bit grimy, toss them in the washing machine or give them a quick scrub. Then, glance at your motion sensor lights. Are they still turning on when you walk by? If not, swap out the batteries or plug them into a different outlet. Finally, take a quick look at your shower chair and caddy to make sure they're stable and free of soap buildup. This whole process takes less than 2 minutes, and it's like giving your bathroom a little love to keep it safe and reliable. One extra tip. While you're doing your check, keep an eye out for anything new that might have crept into your bathroom. Maybe a grandchild left a toy on the floor, or you toss a towel in a spot that could trip you up. These little things can sneak up on you. So clearing them out during your weekly check keeps your space in tip-top shape. I remember my cousin Anna laughing about how she found a rubber duck under her sink one week. Her great-grandson's doing, of course. She moved it to a basket, and it reminded her how easy it is to keep things tidy with a quick scan. Now, let's take a step back and think about what we've done. In just 10 minutes, you've added grab bars for support, non-slip mats for traction, motion sensor lights for visibility, a shower chair for comfort, and organize your essentials to keep things clutter-free. And with a weekly check, you're making sure it all stays that way. These aren't big, expensive changes. They're simple, practical steps that fit right into your life. But together, they create a bathroom that feels like a partner in keeping you safe, not a place where you have to watch your every step. That's the beauty of it. Small changes done with intention can make a huge difference in how you feel in your own home. I want you to imagine walking into your bathroom tomorrow morning, knowing you've got everything in place to move with ease. You step out of the shower, grab your sturdy bar, plant your feet on a grippy mat, and see everything clearly thanks to those little lights. Your shampoo's right where you need it, your chair's ready if you want to sit, and there's nothing on the floor to trip you up. That's not just a bathroom, that's peace of mind. And you made it happen in less time than it takes to brew a pot of coffee. If you're feeling inspired, I'd love to hear about it. Drop a comment below and let me know which of these steps you're trying first, or if you've got a bathroom safety tip of your own to share. Your story might just help someone else feel more confident, too. Before I go, if you found this helpful, give this video a thumbs up. It really helps us reach more people who could use these tips. And if you want more ideas for living your best life at any age, hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you don't miss our next video. You've taken such a great step today toward making your home safer, and I'm so proud of you for it. Here's to moving through your days with confidence, comfort, and a little extra spring in your step. I'll see you in the next one.